Chappelle with Magnolia Realty Round Rock. I'm interviewing today Courtney with Badchick Gear. She's going to tell us a little bit about her business and how she services the Williamson County, Travis County, and surrounding areas. Hi Courtney, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. So my name is Courtney, the owner of Badchick Gear. Badchick Gear came to surface. Basically, I lost my job because of COVID, like many other women in business. And I kind of started thinking how I could work for myself. I was working in a restaurant, so I went pretty much from going a million miles a minute to nothing. So I started thinking, okay, what can I do? So being in recovery, and also I was in an abusive relationship for a long time, it really made me understand the importance of women's safety.
Wow.
And you know, that feeling powerless is something that no woman should ever have to feel. And so I kind of started going off of, like, I had pepper spray on my keychain, and with all of the craziness going on where people were just like walking down the street and getting mugged and stuff like that on the news, I thought, okay, I could make this really fun and get women geared up and protected, but like also have it be really cute and like match to your own personality. So I kind of started with one tiny idea and just ran with it.
Yeah. So is it an organization that you purchase your products from?
So no, I essentially, my wristlets and my chapstick holders are all handmade for my company.
Wow.
Which is really cool. It's actually by another woman-owned company, so that's really cool. But these other items I kind of just get various from wholesalers and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, so I've got all kinds of different cool stuff.
Yeah, share a little bit about the different things you have there.
Okay, sure. So like I said, my wristlets and my chapstick holders are handmade. Essentially, every girl needs a chapstick on their keychain, and your wristlet is just going to make it so that your hand's free in case you're, you know, doing whatever. But so then, like, for instance, this one has a glass breaker on it. It's technically a glass breaker. If you were underwater in your car, this would shatter your window. Same thing if you see like kids or a dog in a hot car or something, it would shatter it from the outside. But what I love to say is this is your shank. Okay, because you know, definitely if someone is attacking you or something, if you poke them with this thing, it's definitely going to do some damage. So that's kind of just a funny way to say it. But they're all going to come with a pepper spray as well. I've got different variations of pepper spray, but essentially it's just a super easy click on open. We've got an extra loud whistle in case you're not trying to like spray people right away, just get some you know, attention, and then you've got like a little extra bright flashlight right there. So it's kind of all the essentials at your fingertips.
Oh, that's awesome. So tell me a little bit about the community or the area that you service. Do people order online? Do you have like mobile booths? Do you go to businesses?
Sure. So I do have a website. My website is where I started off and where I do, I would say, the main portion of my business, because it reaches the whole United States, which has been awesome. But I do also have a table set up, which I started probably in like October of last year, which most of our months have been cold, so I only did it for about a month or two, but I've got a whole setup, like big banner, tent, everything, and I have brought it to Georgetown out at South Fork a couple times, and it's done really well there too. It's kind of a good thing when you're there to like explain it to people, show to people, you know, and yeah, so I'm pretty much just trying to get it out there. So I'm, you know, just doing anything I can really to get the Badchick Gear brand out there.
Yeah, that's great. It's definitely needed for sure.
Yeah.
Being a realtor, that's something that I carry. Pepper spray, I have a flashlight taser.
Yeah.
You know, there's different things that we need to do to protect ourselves, and just the fact that you provide those things for all different circumstances, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks.
Tell me a little bit about something that surprised you with owning your own business.
Wow, so I would say pretty much everything, honestly. Not everything, but you know, really, I guess something that surprised me the most was the amount of people that like I've come in contact with. You know, there's so many different stories, everything. Like what surprised me the most, I think, is like the real need for women's safety and how it's really not so much talked about as like when you get one-on-one with women, they're like, wow, this is really important, you know? And so it's kind of been surprising to me almost that it's not more talked about, that it's not, that more women are not aware of their choices, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like people are maybe ashamed of talking about it, or they just don't, if you don't talk about it, it's not real, but that's not the case. That's not reality, right?
A lot of people think, oh, this will never happen to me, or you know, that it's just And really, these are just things that are there just in case, you know, and so even just talking about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you have an experience that was maybe the most memorable, something that really affected you while you're doing this?
I mean, I really have, I've come in contact with a lot of women. Myself being in recovery and having been in an abusive relationship, a lot of women feel that they can come and talk to me about certain things, you know, that maybe I relate to them on a level that some couldn't, I guess you could say. So really, it's just been really rewarding that, you know, I kind of came from this like really awful part of my life. You know, I finally like dug myself out of it and really like embraced me as like a sober person, and now I get to share it with others. And it's not about being sober or anything, you know, but really I've met some amazing women that have said, like this one girl, she's like, if it wasn't for you and talking to you, like I wouldn't have done this, and it changed her life dramatically, you know. And I'm not there to change people's lives necessarily, but like just for someone to say that to me, I'm like, okay, I'm doing something right, you know. Like I really do want to touch women in one way or another,
right?
You know?
And you're so brave for sharing that story, because you see a lot of people don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But when they realize that, you know, we're all different, we all can relate to somebody in one way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And so you bring in that story to them and helping them connect.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful.
Thank you.
I'm so excited. I wanted to also give you an opportunity to tell us a little bit about the community that you service, why you love living here, why you love working here. What do you like about Williamson County, Travis County, or wherever the areas that you service?
Yeah, so honestly, I've been in Travis County only for about 2.5 years now, but since being in business, I've gotten to meet so many amazing people in this area, and especially through these events here. It's just that all of these women in the community that like I'm surrounded by are really positive and just uplifting, and everybody's like so willing to help everybody else, you know. I don't know, I feel really blessed that like somehow I've stumbled upon like this great group of women who are all there to support each other. And really, I think like I live in North Austin, and it's just a really nice area, you know, my whole neighborhood, everything. I don't know, I just really enjoy it around here.
Wonderful. We are so excited to have you as part of our community. I definitely think it's a huge need, a void that you're filling for everyone. Why don't you share with everybody? We'll put a little card at the end of this so people know how to get in contact with you, but just some basic information on maybe your website or your phone number, how you'd like them to reach you.
Sure. So my website is www.onebadchick.com.
Like the number one.
It's going to be the number one, and then badchick.com. I'm also on Facebook, Badchick Gear. I'm on Instagram, badchick.gear. But yeah, I mean, you can reach me by email, Courtney Parker at onebadchick.com. And yeah, I mean, we could put up the info. My phone number is 512-529-4855. And I do also offer wholesale pricing, and I do customization. So if you're on my website and you're like, wow, this one looks really cool, but you know, pink isn't my color, I'd rather have it black, just message me and I can definitely take care of that for you. So yeah.
Okay. And do you have any goals that maybe we can help you with this year? Like, what is your plan for the next year or two?
Yeah, so my biggest plan, I would say, is to just really get my name out there. A lot of it, I've been in business almost 1 year now, but only recently have I kind of started to really see where I could take it. You know, at first it was kind of like, oh, this is fun. All right, this might go somewhere. And then there was really a huge demand for it. And so that's like really kind of got me to like, okay, Courtney, this is like a real business kind of thing you got going on, you know? So like, not like I wasn't taking it seriously before, but I definitely in the year ahead want to brand myself. I want to just get my name out there, you know, and really ideally, and this is not within 1 year, but I want to have women throughout the country selling my gear, you know, like I do have a few women selling them in their boutiques throughout the United States, but I don't know, basically growth. I'm just hoping for a lot of growth this year.
Okay, well, I think as a community we can help her with that.
All right.
Reach out to Courtney, make sure you share and tell everybody about Badchick Gear, and let us know if you have any questions. Have a wonderful day.
Bye, y'all.